We have BW's Electronics been on already, and then Martin Kelly's on as usual. So, welcome to the New Year's Eve edition of the Doctor's Surgery Live. So, I just come on to say hello and goodbye to 2023, I suppose, to see how you are all doing. If you have any questions you want to ask or anybody wants to, I just didn't want to. I wasn't probably going to do a live tonight, but I decided I just wrap up the year. And some of you may not be aware of something that's been happening over on TikTok. Pat will know the crack. And I've told Martin about it. But some of you guys that are not in both platforms will not know about this. I have my own personal troll, and he's called Ray. He's a very special guy, Ray. Ray has interacted with me quite a lot in the last week or 10 days, so I want to tell you all about him. If there's enough people on there, there's not many people on. Don't forget to like the live there. There's not a lot of people on. So, as you may or may not be aware, I have a very persistent little troll on TikTok. He came on and made a statement about there's Power Tools Repair, good man. It's it's 11 o'clock in Lithuania. Happy New Year, Power Tools Repair. If you don't know Power Tools Repair is a good guy. Does a real good job. Really, really talented in the repairs. Does a full job. Tears things down, cleans them all up, puts them back together. Really, he's in the same niche as myself, but he's on a different level. I'm only putting things together so they go. He's putting things together so they're just sweet as a nut. Kevin McCartney, good to see you. Happy New Year, Kevin. This is kind of the Happy New Year. If there's any questions or anything you want to know. But I've got a troll over on TikTok, and he's called Ray. So Ray interacted with one of my videos. He left a wee comment that stop FFS. Everyone's watching the Donegal man. You're like watching paint dry. So to explain, he wanted me to stop posting on TikTok because I wasn't as good as another creator in his opinion. And there's a fair bit of weight in that comment because the creator he's referring to is Dean Doherty, and Dean Doherty, as some of you will know, is a very, very talented repairman. So hi, happy new year, Maggie McGee. So if I'm not as good as him, that's no shame on my part. His opinion that I was like watching paint dry, that's his opinion. He's definitely welcome to that. But I took exception that he asked me to leave the platform. So I posted a video response. Actually, you can post video responses to comments, and the comments just above you up here, and you can say what you have to say to the person back. And I just told them, thank you for your comment, and if 1,000 people agree with you, I will leave the TikTok platform. But nobody agreed with him, and everybody said F Ray, and Ray hope his next shite's a hedgehog, and if he fixed his dildo, he would like you better. These sort of comments, and Ray has a bell end and all that kind of stuff. So Ray didn't get much support for his opinion, even though it's his opinion, and there's some truth in that they didn't appreciate my work, and there's truth in maybe the other guy's better than me because he does it full time and he's very good. But you can't tell people to get off platforms just because they're annoying. You just stop watching their stuff. But Ray left down a string of comments, and I kept thanking him for his comment. And that video is well over 20,000 now on TikTok, and got me maybe 400 followers. So you done well. Paul Cook, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Like I say, it's going to be a short one, but I'll continue on talking about Ray. So I thought I had said goodbye to Ray for good. So the other night it was building a grinder, and as you know the way grinders work, you can put the head on at 90 degrees either way or whatever. But I bought the Hikoki grinder, and there's a guy from Hikoki says that's not the way the head goes. So to pacify him and just to show him a bit of respect, the guy from Hikoki, I put a video response again, said, look, it's back where it should be. Thank you for your comment. And Ray chimes in again, says, Dean Doherty does not need his commenters or his viewers to help him to put stuff back together. So I put in something funny there as well again. I basically implied that him and Dean Doherty were having some sort of relationship, or he had some sort of love for him. So it was that, and then he left in a string of comments again. I kept commenting, thanking him, and telling me he's a wonderful man until he stopped commenting. So he might be back or he might not, but he's been very, very helpful on the TikTok platform nonetheless. He's got me a lot of followers, got me a lot of views. So Ray's been the gift that kept on giving this Christmas. So that's the recap on that. And like I say, if you wanted to check out Power Tool Repairs, if you like my stuff, you might like his stuff too, because he's in the same niche, and he's a very good guy too. He's a very good guy. Also, I'm going to show you what Santa brought me. Santa's been very good this year. I got this 276 piece Work Pro Dremel set, which will come on very useful this year. So I might do a video on that sometime. So that's something to look out for. And also, there's this Metabo knife set. It's a very good knife set. It's got the folding knife. It's got the ordinary blades. It's got carpet blades. It's got all sorts of blades there. That's a nice wee case. So that's good. And something that's not in the niche at all. Somebody got me this Skyrim thing of a Nordic warrior. That's all very useful. Is Power Tool Repairs like Dean Doherty? Yes, he is. He would be how would I describe the difference between Dean Doherty? You know what I'm like. So you know the difference between me and Dean Doherty, but Power Tool Repairs is like he's not like Dean Doherty. Dean Doherty throws stuff around the bench as if he hates the tools. It's Power Tools Repair treats his tools with care there, and he tries to make them perfect. So he's very good. I would consider Power Tools Repair more of an artist than a repairman. He's very, very spot on. He's a guy I like. He's a guy I have time for. And I must show you this other one. This one down a bit of a storm. If it goes now. The wee battery hack that I showed. She stopped me going from Lidl. I could be a bit of bother tonight, but we'll not get into that. Huh? If you put a headlamp bulb from a car into your M12 battery, you can have a torch. You can have a wee lamp. Careful not to burn yourself on the glass, by the way. That is what's happening, Paul Cook. I'm banned to the new year, so we don't have long to wait now. The last thing I bought was the 40-volt angle grinder, which we know how that went. I thought you were actually Dean Doherty, where he actually unstacked it. I'm not Dean Doherty. I'm Dr. Lefthandthread. I get accused of being Dean Doherty while on TikTok. If I'm ever doing a live, somebody says, Dean, what could you fix a high cokey grinder for me or something like that? So I get a lot of that. But some people do get confused. I suppose I do it different because on my videos I put my wee round badge, Dr. Lefthandthread, and I usually put my ugly face, and I usually do an introduction. And did I buy the 40-volt? I did. I must have missed that live. Just hang on a second. This is the 40-volt Parkside grinder. It takes 2 batteries. It's got this big bracket. There's a smell of it. I only used it once. But only used it once on a live stream a couple of weeks ago. You can actually see that live stream. It's still up, you know. Them live streams are always up, you know, if you ever want to watch them back. What I did was I tested this, I ran it, I took it apart, looked at the inside of it. I'll just tell you the truth, I wasn't very, very, very impressed. but I wouldn't be very impressed with it. However, you know, I have one now, and when you look at the inside of it, it's not very impressive. You can watch that video, Maggie McGee, that replay of the live stream. But for performance, I found it okay. It was very, very cheap. It was only £59. I couldn't pass it. I couldn't pass it. Any battery sitting about the house? That's handy. You can see it's going to be a short and sweet one tonight, because what you do is you put on the two batteries there and you can press the wee button to show the battery life and whatever. There's a handle. She's noisy. She is noisy. She was dead on a cutting, I thought. She was dead on a cutting. I thought she was dead on now. I took a blade off her again, didn't I? I did. She was dead on. Let's see if it says the RPM on. I can't even remember. I'll need to look her up for you. I don't even know what she is. I don't even know. I had the stats at the time, but I forget. I forget what she was. But that's the Parkside Performance. And I thought she would have been. I thought she'd have been far better inside. There's a little micro switch, and the wires don't look that good. And when she was put together, the wires were cramped in the body. They were cramped, like they were like sort of half nut. So it's not brilliant. Not regard, but still a useful piece of kit. It's still a 9-inch angle grinder for £59 that I can use. So it is usable. So for somebody using it full time, if I was an engineer, I wouldn't buy that. Oh, there's BW's Electronics. Oh, you're all right. BW's Electronic. Thank you very much for this year, by the way. BW's Electronic. I did a live stream. It was 3 hours long last year, or this year, the beginning of this year, January. And BW's Electronics stayed on the full time. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for your support. And thank you all for your support. Maggie McGee, Pat McMahon, Paul Cook, and Kevin McCartney, of course. Pertles Repair. It's good to see you on. And thanks to some people that aren't on here tonight. I know it's a funny old night to be on, because people have other things in their mind. It's New Year's Eve, whatever way it goes. It's going to be next year in a couple of hours' time, whatever. But thank you all. So a lot of you contributed to the channel this year. A lot of you supplied me with stuff. You supplied me with your presence, and actually the gift of time that you've given me. You've given me your time, you've commented, you've enjoyed my videos, you've encouraged me to keep on going this platform, which sometimes you can get discouraged at this out crack, because it's a weird out thing to be doing. It's a crazy old thing to be doing. It's not just your run-of-the-mill thing. There's a lot of people not in this platform, aren't on any of the platforms that would look down on us about it and see it as a bit of it's a bit wacky. It's like, you think the way they look at you were directing traffic in your underwear, pretend to be a cop or something. I don't know what they think, but it just doesn't seem like they see it as something a grown man should be at. What's my 2024 resolutions? Feed the trolls, stay out of Lidl. I think my love affair with Lidl is dying out. Because the Parkside Performance grinder didn't. Performance was alright, but the inside's not that exciting. If you want to watch that live, you'll see I took her apart and put her back together again on that live stream. That was a Christmas special. If you didn't see, just a week ago or whatever. Not 2 weeks ago. I wasn't on last week. New Year's resolution: stay at Lidl, feed the trolls, try and keep going at this here, go bigger, go better, and I'm getting a wild lot of work at the minute off TikTok. A lot of people contact me at TikTok. Can you fix my battery? A lot of people locally who know me are landing me batteries. I've seen you fixing batteries in TikTok. Fix them batteries for me. So the workload is increasing. So I'm gonna have to try and make time on Sunday nights for the wacky stuff. Still and all, um, I'm probably not going to stay on very long. Uh, outside, mate. Uh, once you get her stripped off, once you get her stripped down, Meggy McGee, you know what's going on, you know. But my live stream is going to be like my love life. It's going to be the stream tonight's going to be short and not take up much of your time. So hopefully not too disappointing. But this was not meant to be like one of the big ones that take stuff apart and blow stuff up or whatever. But I'm going to have to think what other crazy stuff I can do for you guys in 2024. I think I've done well this year. It's been a very good year. I've got my doctor's surgery in June, and since then I've gone from strength to strength. I've got 6,000 subscribers on YouTube and over 2,500 on TikTok since I've only been TikTok since October or something. So it's all going well, but I don't know where it's going to go. If that makes any sense. But I have to thank you all, definitely, from the bottom of my heart, that you've stuck with me and you've stayed with this wacky guy because there's other people in my niche. There are other good people in my niche like Dean Doherty and Power Tool Repair, and my little troll on TikTok. He seems to think that there's no room for anybody but the Donegal man, as he calls him. TikTok's flying well. That little troll done me the world of good. Them two videos, one video's got about 12 or 13,000, the other one's got 23,000 or something. So I've got about 36,000 views on them, maybe 500 followers or something, 400 or 500. It's hard to count. But it's his his comments had the opposite effect that he wanted them to have. But if any of you are on TikTok, I'd rather just watch me on here because TikTok would be my very, very second favorite to this platform here. I do enjoy this platform far more. I wouldn't have done a live on TikTok. Yeah, yeah. Like Megan McGee says, all the local guys that know me in the real world, know who I am. They got all over Ray like a rash. They went to town on him. And Ray went away, and I gave Ray an in by admitting that I'd done something that wasn't quite correct. So by being honest, I'd give my troll an in again, but I used him again. So I made proper use of my troll twice. Yeah, friends got behind me, so that was very, very useful. I wouldn't say it's a high art what I did to my troll. I wouldn't say it's yeah. I wouldn't say that it's something I'd be bragging about. I wouldn't be saying like oh ha ha ha. I bunned my troll twice. I did, but I didn't call him any bad names. I left that to other people. I did throw him to the wolves a bit. Um, but he came back a second time. He's learned nothing. He's learned nothing from it. You know, we can all do it online. It's very, especially in faceless channels, sometimes people don't realize there's actually a person there and they wouldn't. I don't think you should say anything to somebody online that you wouldn't say if they're sitting in front of you. I just think it's cowardice because there's certain social norms and certain things that you do when somebody's sitting in front of you. It's good old fashioned manners. There's repercussions to what you say. There's a punch in the nose, could be one of them. I've had them before. You know, you shouldn't say anything online that would get you a punch in the nose in real life. That's my thoughts on it. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think. That's my halo. Shut up about you don't see me halo now. See the magic of editing. I could edit that out. We get to a god or an angel. An angel. Angel left hand thread. Angel left hand thread. George McGee sent me something. What's he sent me? Ah, I saying he's seen the halo ring. Well, we could adjust it. We could do that there. We can go around there. You can see the Skyrim poster now. Skyrim picture. But guys, any questions? I was going to just fly off here. I was just a wee quick one. I wasn't even supposed to be on tonight. I'm probably going to get in trouble for it. But that's my problem. I wanted to come on and thank you all. Tell you about my little troll. Show you my Christmas presents, and say goodbye to 2023 and wish you all a very happy new year. And with your help, and if I'm spared, I will be back in 2024, ugly as ever and mad as a hatter. I'm going to keep going. I don't know what the plan is, but it's better if it's much a surprise to me as it is to you. Don't forget to like the stream on your way out, and thank you all for this year. You've been 2023, a year to remember.